Okay, this is a 1v1 versus the Arbiter on chasms. So I've gone for supply pad and a turret, and I'm making hugs. I'm pretty slow at the beginning because I was on the phone whilst playing this. That's why I've been building a lot of stuff quite slowly and not clicking very fast. So I'm not collecting crates along in the middle because the Arbiter will probably be taking them and will just find me and rage me. I don't want to lose my hugs. I'm going supply pad, reactor. Like against anyone else apart from the Arbiter, I would go supply pad, reactor, barracks. But you have to play differently against the Arbiter in my opinion. I put the turret along the right side to protect my buildings that are going up in case he rushes early. And in previous videos I've always hog rushed with 3 or 4 hogs, but that doesn't work against the Arbiter because he just rages your hogs down straight away. So you have to sort of play defense most of the time against the Arbiter. Like, I have to make every move based on what the Arbiter's doing. Like, you can't really make the first move. So I'm just looking around for any crates I can find. I'm splitting my hogs up, some around the right side, some around the left. Not only can I collect crates faster, obviously, but also because if the Arbiter finds a squad and rages them, I'll only lose half my hogs at most. So I just found him just running away. I'm not going to try and argue with the Arbiter over who's controls whose crates. I'm just going to let them have him, because I'd rather let the Arbiter take the crates and lose my hogs. I'm just continuing to make even more hogs, and I'm getting gunner, and I'm making a barracks. Sending one little hog around the back to just scout to avoid front turrets or units or anything. The Arbiter came pretty quickly to my supply hook, so he's probably going to try and take that. So I'm going to stick near his base and I'm going to watch his points closely. As soon as his points start going up, I'm going to camp his base. So either he recalls to kill my hogs and then I'll run away and take the hook, or I can kill his suicide gun that's going to be dropped in. So I'm going to prevent him from making the hook. Usually right now I would be taking it, but because the Arbiter's here, I have to wait for the Arbiter to make the first move. So now I'm just going to wait in his half of the map until the Arbiter does something. I'm just going to drive around his base, try and get him to recall, just slow him down, keep harassing him, keep him annoyed. Still checking his points, but he's not done anything yet. And he's not making any unit production buildings anyway. I'm bringing my hogs back to my base to get the crates on the back. I've not built any hogs in a while because I was still trying to decide whether or not I should get another reactor and make grenadier, and I was also on the phone, so I wasn't concentrating fully. But in the end I just decided to keep making more gunner hogs and flamers. I thought this early in the game I'm not going to need much more, since the Arbiter's not actually done much yet. So I'm just checking. So now that he's in my base, I'm going to go straight to his base. Fortunately, he killed my marine I was going to use for the hook. That's okay. So I'm setting the waypoint at the Arbiter's base so that any units that come out, mainly my hogs, are going to run straight over and not get killed. So he's taking out my single turret early, so I'm putting one on the other side so I can replace my turret, and I'm just going to make hogs and attack his base, stop any units getting through and harass. My gunner hogs will outbuild in damage the Arbiter, so I'm not worried at the moment. I'm keeping a close eye on the minimap though, so as soon as the Arbiter recalls I can run away. I've got my escape path there ready, so I'm prepared to run as soon as the Arbiter recalls. But he's insistent on fighting my turret. Okay, one hunter squad is easily rammed, So instead of shooting it or kiting it, I'll just ram it, get rid of it quickly. Okay, the Arbiter's just disappeared off the minimap, so I'm getting ready to run. Then I noticed he didn't actually recall, so I'm going back in until he actually recalls. I was going to place this one hog near to the telepad so I could see him come back and get the other hogs out of there, but he ran in quickly. So now that he's in his base and he's damaged, I'm going to go get my supply elevator. And I'm also, to fight the hunters, I'm going to make flashbang flamers. So I'm just upgrading to flashbang now. So I'm just going to quickly clear this hook, put my marine in it, and then make flashbang and hogs. Okay, it's about time I started thinking about my economy for later on in the game, because the game's going on for a while. So I'm going to start upgrading my supply pads now. Like, upgrading supply pads isn't always needed, but I find against the Arbiter that because you're defending most of the time, that I think it's important. Okay, now that reactor's clear, I'm just sending one hog over to the Arbiter's base, just to see what's going on. Again, I'm going from around the back, so just so he doesn't find me, or he might not realise that I'm scouting him as well, just give me an advantage. Okay, I'm bringing my hogs to the side of my base, out of they've got protection of the turret in line of sight, so the Arbiter can't ambush them. I'm just still pumping flamers and hogs. Okay, now I saw this shield, so I tried to stop it, but unfortunately it made it just in time. So this means, because of all of my harassing, he's actually decided to put up a turret, and it looks like he's probably making a mixture of hogs and jackals. I mean hunters and jackals. So I'm just checking his points, and he's at the hook. Okay, I looked at his squads here, and he's only got a few hunters, a jackal, and a half damaged Arbiter, and I decided to take this opportunity to attack as well, considering he's making banshees as well. So I didn't want him to get too many banshees, because although my hogs will kill the banshees, his hunters will just easily destroy my hogs. Like, he would win. So I decided to save up for a disruption bomb and just run in now. I'm sending the flamers in first to get them over to the telepad for when the Arbiter recalls, and I'm bringing the hogs around the side. So they're still doing building damage, but they're ready to back up the flamers as far away from the hunters as possible. So now that the hunters are here, they've run right into my flamers, so I'm just going to start flashbanging them. Then I saw the Arbiter around the back, so I put my disruption bomb down, started making more hogs and flamers, and then I decided to attack the Arbiter first and just ignore the hunters. Thought it would be more important to take out the Arbiter than the hunters, because there's only a few hunters, and my hogs alone could kill the hunters at this stage. Okay, now that the Arbiter's